starts with an energetic, slightly conspiratorial tone. You think you know George Washington? The guy on the dollar bill? The powdered wig, the stoic face, and we picture him as this inevitable, almost godlike figure. But what if I told you the man who led America to freedom was, for a long time, the unluckiest general in the world? And his greatest weapon wasn't a cannon or a musket. It was his sheer stubborn refusal to lose. Music shifts to a more dramatic, tense rhythm. Picture this. It's 1776. The ink on the Declaration of Independence is barely dry, and Washington's army is getting absolutely hammered. The British, the most powerful military on the planet, land in New York with a force so massive, it's the largest expeditionary force of the 18th century. Washington's army? It's a ragtag collection of farmers, blacksmiths, and shopkeepers. They're outnumbered, outtrained, and out-equipped. In the Battle of Long Island, they get crushed. Washington is forced into a desperate, humiliating retreat. Night after night, they're running, crossing rivers just moments before the British arrive. The newspapers in London are mocking him. His own men are deserting. Their enlistments are almost up, and morale is so low it's practically underground. The American Revolution is on the verge of collapsing before it even really begins. This is the moment most leaders would have surrendered. But this is where the real George Washington shows up. Pace quickens, tone becomes more inspiring. It's Christmas night, 1776. A blizzard is raging. The Delaware River is choked with ice. Any sane person would be hunkered down by a fire. Washington gathers his freezing, starving men. He has a crazy idea. They're going to cross that impossible river and launch a surprise attack. He has Thomas Paine's new pamphlet, The American Crisis. Read aloud to them. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. And they do it. They cross the Delaware. In the dead of night, they march 9 miles through the snow and surprise the Hessian mercenaries hired by the British at Trenton. It's a stunning, improbable victory. It's not a huge military win in the grand scheme of things, but it's a massive shot of adrenaline for the revolution. It proves they can fight back. Tone shifts to one of resilience and strategy, and that becomes Washington's strategy. He knew he couldn't win a head-to-head fight with the British superpower, so he didn't. He played a different game. He led the British on a chase across the colonies, fighting small battles, retreating, wearing them down. He avoided the one big, decisive battle that could have wiped him out. His new strategy was simple: just survive. As long as the Continental Army existed, the revolution was alive. He endured the horrific winter at Valley Forge, where his men were freezing and starving, but his leadership held them together. He dealt with political backstabbing and conspiracies to have him replaced. His genius wasn't in winning every battle. His genius was in losing and losing and losing, and still keeping an army in the field. It was his unwavering presence, his sheer grit, that inspired a nation to keep fighting. Finally, after years of this exhaustive chase, with crucial help from the French, he cornered the main British army at Yorktown in 1781. And this time there was no escape. The world's greatest superpower surrendered to a rebel general who simply refused to quit. So next time you see that face on the dollar bill, don't just see a president. See the general who stared into the abyss of total defeat and didn't blink. The man who taught America its first, and most important, lesson. Freedom isn't given, it's earned through sheer, stubborn, unrelenting endurance.